how do you recommend putting this all into something kind of cohesive and readable and like attainable, so it's not so overwhelming, into like a big plan of attack?
Okay. So the idea is now to take all these things that we've been talking about over these different segments and putting it into sort of a tangible plan. Somebody once said that if it's not on paper, it's only vapor. So you had to take your ideas, you want to put them into some sort of marketing plan of attack that you can give to investors, you can give to your bandmates. You can look at yourself and just go, so this is kind of our master plan here. I know that a lot of artists, don't want to sit around writing, reports and writing things, but it's really a good exercise, obviously, as you know, because you did it for yourself, right? Helps to really internalize everything. So some of the things, obviously, that you want to do first is write an executive summary. Okay? Now, an executive summary is summarizing your entire plan for executives, essentially, right? And what you have to answer in one page is, why should I read your plan? Right. I mean, like, if I read that first plan and you don't sell me, then obviously I didn't do a good job. So you want to include things like, okay, what's the vision? What is, the SWOT analysis? How is this new idea unique in the marketplace? Does it work? How much money do you need in the first year, or do you intend to spend? What are the basic strategies? Essentially, if you can do that, and you can do that in a nice tight pitch, then this could be helpful when you're on an elevator in a convention and you meet somebody you want to talk to. You know what you want to do, how long it's going to take, what it's going to cost, and so it's a helpful tool.
So your executive summary is essentially a couple sentences from each of these sections.
Yeah, or just maybe the most important. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then maybe just one page. And that would be it. And then the next thing you want to do is, that we didn't talk about, is you obviously want to allocate all the costs, everything that you're going to do. If you're going to, press vinyl, or if you're going to build a website or a blog, what's that all going to cost? And essentially do the research, get online, go to companies like disc makers and just type in what it is that you intend to manufacture, and they'll spit out price quotes. Obviously, you're not going to go on a vacation and not price out hotels and price out cabs and things like that, or price out airfare. So when we create our marketing plans, we have to have an exact cost of what this is going to cost, right? Right. And then, of course, you want to take all that and you want to put it into a schedule. And you want to obviously create schedules. I mean, we could have a whole, hour on this, but scheduling is very, very important. You have to have logical sequence of steps, obviously, and then you want to think about how you can maximize your time. Where can things be done concurrently? So can we do, for example, we're in this studio right now, could we also be doing something else at the same time, like maybe a photo shoot, or or maybe a band video at the same time while we have this room? Right? Yeah. So that's kind of making the best use of your time. So those are some very, very important elements.
Okay. What else do you want to have in kind of the overall finished marketing plan?
You want to brand it, right? So you want to have a nice cover, and then obviously you're going to have, table of contents so people can get through it easily. You want to make sure that it's laid out in a really nice way so it's easy to scan. Mm-hmm. You're going to have, all of the things that we talked about. So you're going to have, first your vision, then you're going to have your SWOT analysis, your customer analysis, your competitor analysis, the results of your testing and feedback. You're going to have your SMART goals, you're going to have your branding, you're going to have your company branding, you're going to have product planning, you're going to have pricing strategies, you're going to have your promotion strategies, you're going to have your place strategy, which is essentially distribution, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're going to have your measuring strategy. Okay.
And these should all be about a page each.
I think, as the expression has it, it's not really the, size, but it's the quality that matters the most, obviously, right? I mean, a page of 25 pages of blah, blah, blah isn't as useful as, 10 of really concise information. So you could say it would be probably about a page, though, maybe even a half, in some cases a quarter, right? Your vision statement is going to be very short, right? Right. So, and then you staple this up, bind this up, and you put it on your coffee table, and hopefully you use it, right? It's not something you want to 5 months later take it out and blow the dust off, and you obviously want to be using this thing. So
Awesome.
And that is our marketing plan of attack.
Perfect. Well,
Cool.
thank you so much for your time.
Cool. All right. It's good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, marketing. We love marketing.